Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UNLV Rebels offense takes the field for the first time today. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision. He can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's third down. Got the quick pass. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gubbs. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive, and it came. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boise State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boise State's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. The throw to the outside is complete. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Sherrod. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. We've been watching them all year, but David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last 2.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and executing. We got to see that today.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll try it again. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Orji. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the back.
Oh, he's got some space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Under fire. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Broncos! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Skips away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Makes the catch. It's Bradley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. And they're able to get him down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rebels will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead now 6 here in the second. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's got him.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
So now it's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Caught. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And that's exactly your job when you're a defense. You know, they're going to make throws, they're going to make catches. I got to get them on the ground. I got to limit the yak, the yards after the catch. Nice job breaking on the football, getting the wide receiver on the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. He knew that he was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Glover. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Back to pass on second down. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Rebels. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
And he tacks on the extra point.
14, Boise State, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Madsen. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Rebels offense is back on the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Orji. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Moves away as he feels pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Nestled just inside that right upright. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep chalking out there.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
17, Boise State, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchup.
Breaks away in the middle. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Boise State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. The inside handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Now on second down. Back to throw, it's Orji. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Finds the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On the move, it's Thomas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on 3rd down. If he doesn't get it, 4th down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always make it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Looking to throw, it's Orji. Snagged out of the air. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Fights off the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
The Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The 50. The 40. The 20. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Broncos. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Yeah, the QB never wants to miss inside on an out route, right? You got to throw it to the sidelines. Don't let anybody undercut that. Go make a big play. And he did. He put it outside, put it...
Turning it on! He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught and sacked at the 12.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Wide out trying to get it in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you got to get your hands on him because he's just too quick. He's going to cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Powers forward. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rebels!
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
27, UNLV, 24.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Breaks into the open.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Put yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Pocket breaking down. Complete on the shuffle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Rebels offense is back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Defense just has not had an answer for this tight end. We knew he was athletic coming into this one, and they've lined him up all over the field, but the defense has not been able to cover him. He's now got over 150 receiving yards.
Dropping back, it's Orji. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. catch in the middle. It's Reynolds. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Glover. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Unloads quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And
oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to pass, it's Orji. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He wants to change this route. Pulls and fires complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Quick strike complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The give out of the gun. Jukes his way for more. Makes it past the marker. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That's the 45 on its way. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Going to run it. It's Gaines. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give as they work on that clock. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Boise State, 37. UNLV, 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals son. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.